Okay, now comes the nuts and bolts. We want to teach you how to use the essential oils for the ailments that you might be running into. So we're not going to cover everything. This is kind of like a quick cheat guide to how to use the oils and what you might use for some certain symptoms or things that you're running into with you or your kids. Okay, so let's start out with using essential oils for working out. Did you know that you can use peppermint to uplift and get ready to work out, as well as wild orange? They're very, very energetic. And then when you feel afterwards like you've got sore muscles and you're feeling really sore and tired, you can use the Amend blend for soothing all those tired muscles. And you can also use wintergreen or lemongrass to calm, kind of pull out some of the water that you might be retaining, calm the muscles. Use those with a carrier oil and it'll really help your muscles. So lots of oils, way more than that you can use for exercise, but that's one of them. Also, for those crazy, crazy days with children and mothers both maybe losing their minds, right? We have a couple things for you. One is the Bliss Calming Blend, which is very uplifting. It's full of citrus oils, and it's very uplifting and gets you going. The other one is our Zen Grounding Blend. So the Zen will help to calm you down and ground you. Something I really like doing is mixing the Zen Grounding Blend with wild orange. You'll soon learn, because I talk about all the time, that wild orange is like my go-to, won't go anywhere without it. Have a bottle in every crevice of this house, like in my purse, in my car. Wild orange is all things uplifting, all things happy, all things calming. It is all the things. But anyway, I digress. So you can use the Bliss and the Zen for getting those kids and you to be a little bit calmer and a little bit more grounded, or to uplift with the Bliss. We also have a digestive blend that works really well on those upset stomachs. So if you have little kids or yourself that deal with upset stomach, you can rub it directly on your stomach. You can also diffuse it, but you can use peppermint also to calm a stomach. Lots of other things that you can use, but that one is a great blend that we've already put together for you to help in that situation. We have our Dream Sleep Blend. So sleep is a huge component in our health. And most of us don't realize that the things that we're dealing with our health could be fixed with adequate sleep. So with your readers, you always want to stress sleep, and our Dream Sleep Blend is excellent because it actually regulates your blood sugar. And I haven't found another blend that's comparable in as far as regulating blood sugar. So lots of times people struggle in their sleep because their blood sugar is going up and down, it's all over the place. And just regulating that with our Dream Sleep Blend can really help them. Can help your adrenals, your cortisol levels, all of those things. So our Dream Blend is awesome. Some other oils that might work for you for sleep are vetiver, and also cedarwood, Roman chamomile, lavender. My kids really love lavender sprayed on their pillow, or I rub a little bit behind their ears and down the back of their neck before they go to bed. So lavender is also great. Okay, let's say you need some help focusing. Me. Okay, so maybe I'm the only one with all these kids running around, but I have a hard time sometimes focusing. So they actually Spark Naturals makes a focus blend. And also there's other essential oils that you can use for focus that really help, like vetiver can really help to focus. Wild orange, once again, can help you to focus. Peppermint, lots of combinations that you can work with, but Spark Naturals has a really great focus blend that you can use just for that. Okay, we also have an allergy blend, the LLP allergy blend, that's really great. As well as frankincense can really help with allergies. Okay, so the LLP blend has lemon, lavender, peppermint. I've really found that if that's not working, I can add some melaleuca or some frankincense to really kick it into gear. Okay, you can use them topically and internally, or diffuse it in your home. All three work. Okay, let's tackle anxiety. Anxiety and depression are huge these days. And so we really want you to have some tools that you can talk about with your readers, because I know lots of moms are struggling with that and lots of kids are struggling. So a few essential oils, single essential oils that work really great for that are vetiver, bergamot, lavender, peppermint, and wild orange. All of those are really great, and there's even more. There are really quite a few. You will find, and you'll want to share this with your readers, that an oil that might work for you or your children might be okay for the readers that you're talking to, but all of our bodies have such different chemistries that what might work for one person might not work for another. And it doesn't mean that it will do any harm to your body, but you might have to play around a bit, which is why I really, really recommend that you guys get your hands on all these oils because they are so inexpensive, and start playing with them and seeing what works for you, what doesn't, what works for your kids, what doesn't, so that you feel really educated and empowered to share with your readers what might work for them if another thing doesn't, okay? Because something always will work with essential oils. It's just finding the right match, right? Spark Naturals also makes an anxiety blend that's really great, so you have that option too. Okay, if you run into a headache, we have a headache relief blend. The relief blend is great. You can also use peppermint for headaches, and frankincense has been really great for me for headaches. When in doubt, use frankincense for all the things, all of them. Frankincense is the king of oils. It just basically cures everything. So if you want to sell frankincense, and I could give you a lot of tips there. Frankincense is incredible. Just say any ailment, add frankincense to it, and you can sell it. It's amazing. That oil is amazing. Okay, we also have oils for respiratory problems. So you will come into a time of the year when this is going to be super important to you, but we have a Respire blend. We also have a Respire stick that you can rub directly on their chest. My kids really, really like it. It's like the mentholatum kind of idea, right on your chest, but with essential oils, it works so much better without any of the nasty side effects, okay? But you can also use eucalyptus for any kind of respiratory distress. Peppermint, again, can be used for respiratory distress. Lemon, we really like to use lemon when a bunch of gunk gets stuck in their throats and they can't get it out, you know, that kind of hacking, yucky situation. Lemon, because it pulls out the petrochemicals that we talked about in an earlier one, it will pull the gunk out of them and help to release it. So lemon's great for coughs too. Okay, and keeping them protected. So that's where our Shield blend comes into play. You want to be using Shield as a protective blend as well as when they come down with something. So in protective, I mean, you want to put it on your shopping cart, rub a little bit on your shopping, spray it or rub it, put it on your kids' hands when they get back out from school and get in your car. They've got all those germs. Put them on their feet before they jump into the car, before they go to school. And when they do get sick, you want to be diffusing it and putting it on topically. It will kill those bugs. You also want to be using oregano, melaleuca, frankincense, whenever you are getting sick, to kill the germs, move them out of your body, because those oils can penetrate the cell membrane and kick that yucky virus to death, okay? But modern medicine can't. So that's where essential oils are such an incredible value, is that they can penetrate that cell membrane, kill the virus, and you can be done with it versus waiting weeks for this virus to just run its course, okay? Okay, we'll be talking a lot more, but this gets you some way of knowing what we offer, what you can get your hands on now and start using so that you can share it with your readers.